Hello everyone, and welcome to a short look at our full year results for 2020. I will give you an overview, then Stephen Pearce, our Finance Director, will cover the numbers. I will then come back and reflect on where we're going and why the metals and minerals we produce are more important than ever. First, safety. Making sure every employee returns home safely at the end of each day drives our thinking and our behaviours. And it is within this mindset that we achieved our best ever safety performance. However, it remains our most pressing challenge as we are still experiencing serious and fatal safety incidents. In 2020, after 8 fatality-free months at our managed operations, 2 people lost their lives at work, 1 in each of our PGMs and thermal coal businesses in South Africa. We are unconditional about safety, and every loss of life is tragic. While we have made much progress, we can never say we have had a good year unless we've had 0 fatal incidents. "2020 saw much of the world tested to its limits by COVID-19. Dealing with such a high degree of change and uncertainty was challenging. I am immensely proud of how our team of more than 95,000 people across Anglo American pulled together to do what's right for each other, for our many stakeholders across society, and for the business. We showed considerable speed and agility to keep people and communities safe while supporting business continuity. Our global We Care program was key in our response and centres around our employees and our host communities, working to protect both physical health and mental health, and to support many aspects of lives and livelihoods in our host communities. We have worked and continue to work with host governments and communities to build on our already extensive role in the often remote rural areas where we operate. From the supply of energy and water to schools, health care and local business support, we have stood in partnership and done the right thing with those who need us most. We will continue to do what we can to support our people and host communities through this pandemic. Looking at the full year, never have we felt more committed to living our values or more guided by our purpose of reimagining mining to improve people's lives. During 2020, we continued to deliver material business improvements, building on the stable platform of our operating model, our innovative marketing approach, and the deployment of technologies that help us more precisely target the desired metals and minerals, meaning we use less energy and water and produce less waste. The role of technology in helping drive our sustainability performance is the essence of our Future Smart Mining program. We have increased our mining margin from 30% in 2012 to 43% in 2020, despite a lower commodity price basket, and we are heading towards our longer-term target of 45 to 50% through our balanced investments in business improvement, technology and quality growth. We have delivered and embedded substantial underlying improvement in the business, and we're on track to deliver our targeted $3 to $4 billion annual run rate of incremental improvement over the 5-year period to 2022. Looking at the specifics, continued strong performances from our Minas Rio iron ore operation in Brazil and the Collahuasi copper joint venture in Chile helped mitigate the impacts of COVID-19 on some of our operations during the first wave of lockdowns. In response to the pandemic, we put in place comprehensive safeguarding measures at our sites and in partnership with local communities, meaning that we could restart operations. We also saw production affected after we suspended our Grosvenor met coal mine in Australia and by the outage of the ACP processing plant in our PGMs business. The net result is that, in the second half of the year, production recovered back to 95% of nominal capacity while maintaining safeguarding measures, mitigating the overall decrease in production for the year as a whole to 10%. Now, I'll hand over to Stephen to talk us through our financial performance in 2020, which was pretty solid despite the challenging environment.
As Mark mentioned, our financial performance showed our resilience as a global and diversified business, despite the disruptions during the first half. Underlying EBITDA for the year came in at $9.8 billion, marginally down on the $10 billion of the prior year. While the first half saw the disruptions Mark talked about, the financial effect was almost entirely offset by a very strong second half production recovery and the increasingly strong price environment for iron ore, copper and PGMs in the last few months of the year. Pleasingly, we increased our mining EBITDA margin to 43%, supported by solid cost control, a strong contribution from our marketing business and the price strength of certain products. We are delivering strong cash returns, investing in value-adding growth and maintaining our strong balance sheet, resulting in a 17% return on capital employed. Net debt finished the year at $5.6 billion and well within our range at just 0.6 times EBITDA. This reflects our investment in growth projects such as the Quellaveco copper mine in Peru, largely offset by strong cash flow in the second half. Combined with the proposed final dividend payment of 72 cents per share, total dividends paid to shareholders in respect of 2020 will amount to $1 per share, in line with our policy of paying out 40% of underlying earnings. That means we will have returned more than $6 billion to shareholders since 2017. We can all agree that it's been an eventful year, but Anglo American is well placed for the longer term, with a strong balance sheet, disciplined allocation of capital, a very attractive growth profile, and healthy cash returns to shareholders. As I often say, it's all about keeping the right balance.
As we look forward, our balanced investment program is driving considerable business improvement, while also delivering margin-enhancing and sector-leading volume growth of 20 to 25% over the next 3 to 5 years, which includes first copper production from Quellaveco in 2022. Looking further out, we have a sequence of high-returning growth options, mainly in copper, PGMs, and now also crop nutrients. So when you look at our business as a whole, we are increasingly positioned to supply those premium quality metals and minerals that are fundamental if we're going to achieve a low-carbon economy and support global consumer demand from everything from phones to food to luxury jewellery. When you combine what our products make possible with how we integrate technology to drive better environmental and other sustainability-related outcomes, including helping us reach carbon neutrality across our operations by 2040, I believe we are well positioned to meet the expectations of our full breadth of stakeholders. Thank you.